What if living to 100 wasn't just luck, but a choice? Imagine adding just a few powerful foods to your daily routine that could protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep your body strong for decades to come. Today, I'm revealing the exact foods that scientists, doctors, and long-living cultures swear by, and how eating them every single day could unlock the secret to a longer, healthier, and happier life. One common pitfall many of us fall into, especially here in the West, is the habit of overeating, constantly striving for that feeling of absolute fullness after a meal. We're often encouraged to clean our plates or believe that bigger portions offer better value, leading to a relentless pursuit of feeling stuffed. However, in Okinawa, where a remarkable number of people routinely celebrate their 100th birthday, the philosophy is refreshingly different. They practice something called hara hachibu, which gently encourages you to eat until you're just 80% full, then simply stop. Why is this gentle discipline so vital? Because intentionally eating just a bit less significantly reduces the excess calorie load on your body, calms inflammation, lessens oxidative stress on your vital organs, and helps you maintain a healthy weight without the endless cycle of strict dieting. Even major research institutions, like the National Institute on Aging, have noted a link between moderate caloric restriction and a longer, healthier lifespan, alongside improved metabolic health. Dr. David Sinclair's research and advocacy often emphasize the importance of such principles for healthy aging, echoing this ancient wisdom. He believes in eating light meals, slowly, and leaving the table feeling just slightly unsatisfied, crediting such disciplined practices for supporting sustained energy and sharp clarity throughout life. Consider Helen, a vibrant 68-year-old who grew up with the strict mantra of "don't waste food," always clearing her plate, even when she felt full. Over time, she noticed persistent sluggish digestion, an unwelcome afternoon fatigue, and increasingly restless sleep. When she discovered hara hachibu, she started a simple yet profound change, pausing halfway through her meals, gently asking herself, "Am I still truly hungry or just eating out of habit?" The results were truly remarkable. More energy, deeper, more restful sleep, significantly less bloating, and surprisingly, a newfound sense of joy and presence at her mealtimes. You can try this gentle approach tonight. Eat a little slower, consciously breathe between bites, and when you sense you're about 70–80% full, just pause. This small shift in how much you eat is just the beginning of a profound transformation. Moving beyond how much we eat, let's explore what fuels a century of healthy living, because the typical Western idea of protein often misses a crucial piece of the longevity puzzle. Many of us automatically equate protein with meat, believing that steaks or chicken are the primary sources for strength and recovery, especially as we age. But in Okinawa, home to some of the longest living individuals on Earth, the majority of their essential protein doesn't come from animal sources at all. It comes abundantly from plants, particularly soybeans. Foods like tofu, miso, natto, and edamame aren't just occasional traditional dishes for the Japanese. They are daily staples woven into the very fabric of their longevity-promoting diet. Why does this distinction matter so profoundly? Because soy-based foods are a powerhouse, packed not only with complete plant protein, but also with beneficial isoflavones that actively work to reduce inflammation and support robust heart health. Furthermore, they provide prebiotic fiber that nourishes your gut's beneficial bacteria, contributing to overall well-being. A significant study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found clear links between regular soy intake and lower levels of bad LDL cholesterol, better bone density, and even a reduced risk of cognitive decline as we age. Dr. David Sinclair, in his discussions on optimal diets for longevity, frequently points to the value of diverse plant-based nutrition, underscoring how specific plant compounds and dietary patterns can contribute to arterial health and smooth digestion. Consider Frank, a 73-year-old retiree who had always cautiously avoided soy, having heard various rumors about hormones and estrogen. After watching a compelling documentary on Japanese centenarians and learning about insights from experts like Dr. David Sinclair, he decided to simply try something new. Twice a week, he made a conscious swap, replacing his usual red meat dinner with a delicious tofu stir-fry, vibrant with bok choy, garlic, and ginger. Simple, light, and deeply satisfying. In just 3 short weeks, Frank noticed tangible improvements. His blood pressure began to stabilize, his persistent joint pain eased, and he no longer felt the need for afternoon naps. The clear takeaway here is that you don't necessarily need to adopt a completely vegetarian lifestyle, but achieving a healthier balance by integrating more plant proteins is crucial. Try adding lentils, black beans, or tofu to your meals just twice a week. These small additions can make a profound difference. Next, we uncover one of Japan's quietest yet most powerful secrets to remarkable longevity: fermented foods. This isn't a complex vitamin or a trendy supplement. It's a time-honored tradition, often served warm, gently nourishing, and brimming with life. Dr. David Sinclair's research into the microbiome and cellular health aligns with the wisdom found in starting each morning with a humble bowl of miso soup, a ritual observed in long-lived cultures. For many, it's far more than just comfort food. It's a daily, purposeful ritual of healing and rejuvenation. Miso, natto, a variety of pickled vegetables, and even fermented seaweed are not just optional extras in the Okinawan diet. They are consistent, cherished staples, all densely packed with live probiotics that lovingly feed your gut's essential bacteria. These foods also provide crucial digestive enzymes to efficiently break down nutrients and potent anti-inflammatory compounds that offer robust protection for your brain, joints, and overall immune system. In many Western cultures, especially among seniors, there's a heavy reliance on probiotic pills, but authentic, traditionally fermented foods offer something truly superior: synergy. The beautiful combination of whole foods interacting with a thriving community of living microbes produces comprehensive benefits that single-ingredient pills rarely, if ever, match. Meet Claire, a 70-year-old retired librarian who, for years, silently battled relentless bloating, frustratingly irregular digestion, and a persistent, heavy feeling in her stomach after meals. She had meticulously tried every fiber powder, digestive enzyme, and probiotic supplement available, yet nothing seemed to offer lasting relief. That is, until a thoughtful friend gifted her a jar of genuine miso paste. Claire began a simple ritual, sipping a warm cup of miso broth every single morning, with no major diet overhaul or additional supplements. By week 2, the changes were nothing short of remarkable. Her debilitating bloating had vanished. Her energy became consistently smoother throughout the day. Her afternoons felt lighter and more vibrant, and her appetite naturally stabilized. The immense power, she realized, resided in those living, active bacteria, far beyond what any capsule could deliver. You too can effortlessly start this beneficial practice. Try stirring a spoonful of miso paste into warm water for a soothing drink, or enjoy a few slices of naturally fermented pickles with your meal. This isn't merely about better gut health, it's about gracefully aging with a profound sense of balance and well-being. Now, let's tackle a food group that often instills fear in the Western diet: carbohydrates. You've likely heard the widespread advice, cut carbs to lose weight, or seniors should definitely avoid starch. But here's a vital truth. Not all carbohydrates are created equal, and some, particularly the ones cherished and eaten daily in Okinawa, may actively contribute to a longer, healthier life. We're talking specifically about Japanese purple sweet potatoes. These aren't just visually striking with their vibrant color, they are incredibly powerful, so much so that they can make up over 60% of the daily calorie intake for Okinawan centenarians. What makes them so distinctly different and beneficial? They are absolutely loaded with anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that diligently protect your blood vessels and vigorously fight cellular aging. They provide substantial fiber, which effectively helps stabilize blood sugar levels and supports healthy digestion. Plus, they're rich in potassium and vitamin C, both essential for a strong heart and a robust immune system. Crucially, they boast a low glycemic index, meaning they provide sustained energy without those unwelcome sugar crashes. Dr. David Sinclair, a proponent of evidence-based dietary choices, would highlight how such nutrient-dense, low glycemic foods can be foundational for metabolic health and cellular longevity, proving gentler on the body and strong in protection. In fact, research from the National Institutes of Health has consistently linked anthocyanin-rich foods, such as these Japanese sweet potatoes, to improved blood vessel function, reduced inflammation, and even slower cognitive decline in aging adults. Consider Paul, a 69-year-old gentleman who was pre-diabetic, constantly fatigued, and utterly frustrated. He had diligently avoided all carbs, even the beneficial ones, but his energy levels were plummeting and his sugar cravings were relentlessly worsening. His dietitian wisely encouraged him to try steamed Japanese sweet potatoes, not fried, not smothered in sugar, but simple and clean. Paul began by adding just half a cup to his lunch each day. Within a mere 2 weeks, his energy reliably lasted all afternoon, his intense cravings significantly diminished, and his blood sugar levels were more stable than they had been in months. The powerful takeaway here is clear. You don't need to fear carbohydrates. Instead, you need to choose them wisely, exactly as the Japanese have been doing for generations. Before we conclude, there's a profound principle that often gets overlooked, something even more impactful than the specific foods on your plate. It's not just about what you eat, but how you live your life around those choices. Dr. David Sinclair's work in longevity is not solely about molecular interventions. It also embraces a holistic lifestyle that goes beyond strict diets or calorie counting. It's about a rhythm, a beautifully simple and joyful daily rhythm that shapes a long and vibrant life. He emphasizes proactive health through consistent good habits, which can include things like daily movement, staying intellectually curious, and finding moments of genuine happiness. He once sagely remarked on the importance of enjoyment and purpose in staying young. Consider Marie, a spirited 71-year-old who used to be consumed by food labels, meticulously tracking low-carb this and sugar-free that. This constant obsession, however, left her feeling anxious and perpetually chasing the next strict rule. Then, she learned about the philosophies advocated by leading longevity experts, including insights shared by Dr. David Sinclair. She experienced a significant shift in perspective and began integrating a gentle rhythm into her own life. Walking for 20 minutes every morning, starting her meals more slowly and mindfully, and deliberately taking time for a cup of tea in the afternoon, simply to breathe and be present. She even found joy in planting a small herb garden on her windowsill and watching it flourish. That profound sense of rhythm, she realized, changed absolutely everything, because true health isn't solely physical. It is deeply emotional, mentally stimulating, and harmoniously rhythmic. So, as you reflect on the powerful food insights we've shared, remember this fundamental truth. Don't just meticulously count protein. Count your quiet, reflective mornings. Don't just rigidly reduce sugar. Consciously increase your laughter and moments of joy. Don't just diligently fix your diet. Lovingly nourish your spirit. If you're feeling uncertain about where to begin, simply start small. Start with joy, and start with the wisdom gleaned from those who study the longest lived among us, and the guidance of longevity champions like Dr. David Sinclair. Let's gently bring all these insights together. These aren't complicated strategies that require drastic overhauls. They are simple, graceful shifts, practiced every single day by some of the most remarkable, longest-living people in the world, and now supported by the research of longevity pioneers like Dr. David Sinclair. Here are 5 gentle changes you can genuinely begin integrating into your life starting today. First, cultivate the practice of eating until you're just about 80% full. This gentle habit profoundly aids digestion, boosts your energy levels, and is a cornerstone of longevity. Learn to pause before that feeling of being completely stuffed sets in. Second, purposefully add more plant-based proteins to your meals. Think nourishing tofu, hearty lentils, or vibrant edamame. These are easy to cook, incredibly versatile, and wonderfully light on your body. Third, intentionally include fermented foods in your daily routine. A simple spoonful of miso paste in warm water or a few crisp slices of naturally pickled vegetables can introduce beneficial bacteria that strengthen both your gut and your precious immunity. Fourth, make the smart choice to include complex, beneficial carbohydrates like those glorious sweet potatoes. They will truly fuel your body, providing sustained energy without those disruptive sugar spikes. And finally, perhaps most importantly, live light, eat light, and remember to smile often. This journey is not solely about the food itself. It's about discovering a beautiful rhythm in life, embracing simplicity, and finding consistent joy in your daily existence. Each one of these gentle shifts offers immense support for your heart health, your brain's vitality, your digestive comfort, and ultimately, your cherished independence as you age. The most beautiful part? You don't have to attempt to change everything all at once. Just choose one mindful bite, one new healthy habit, or one intentional breath between spoonfuls. Which one of these timeless pieces of wisdom resonates most deeply with you today? Share your choice in the comments below. Your journey might just inspire someone else who is watching right now. You absolutely don't need a flawless, complicated plan to embark on a journey toward living longer and living better. What truly matters are the small, steady, consistent steps you take, starting today. Try a soothing cup of miso soup, steam a delicious sweet potato for lunch, or simply make a conscious effort to smile more during your meals. These seemingly minor habits aren't minor at all. They powerfully add up, and they profoundly matter. This isn't merely about adding more years to your life. It's fundamentally about injecting more vibrant life into your years. Who is with me on this inspiring journey? Drop a vibrant emoji in the comments if you're ready to begin your longevity journey today. See you in the next video, where we'll uncover a seemingly healthy food that may actually be making your body feel older, not younger, than you think.